Hey review family, I said that when I got my surgery I was going to do like an update video. I made a video a while ago about how I had had some really bad choking episodes, one of which that sent me to the ER, and I got evaluated and pretty much passed for an EGD, an upper endoscopy, to try to figure out what the fuck was causing it. And I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you know that I'm doing a lot better. Everyone that I had in my team, they were very professional, very well acquainted with me throughout the entire procedure, and they were just very kind and sweet and made sure I was comfortable throughout the entire process. Nothing really went wrong in terms of that, but my diagnosis ended up being an esophageal stricture, which basically means my esophagus is not functioning like a normal one because over time, due to severe damage from acid reflux, my GERD, it has worn down my esophagus to the point to where it is about 25% of the size that it should be, whereas most people's are like a nice little, circular like opening. You don't really have to worry about it. You don't really think about it. I constantly am having to think about it when I eat, when I drink, and it's always omnipresent. It's caused me to burp a lot, to hiccup a lot, to always feel like I have to clear my throat. And what they found was pretty nasty. And what they wanted to do is the doctor wanted to put in a balloon sort of dilation catheter type of thing, put it in during the procedure while I was out, and take it to the bottom where my esophagus layers start. You have 3 layers of your esophagus, and open it up artificially. And I don't know if she had planned on putting something to keep it that way. We didn't really get that far because unfortunately my esophagus was so brittle and damaged that when they were attempting to put air into my throat to open it up, which basically what that means is as they go from your esophagus down to the first part of your stomach and your duodenum, they're kind of using artificial air to blow it up so they can see more. It pretty much artificially bloats the areas that they are looking for, that they're looking at, so they can see as much as they can and do what they're going to do. Well, she was planning on doing the balloon, and when she went to put in air, the first layer of my esophagus tore on the side because of the pressure. It was so weak and so damaged from reflux that there was a really bad like bloody tear that formed. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't really that big. They weren't able to do what they wanted to do, and she was very uncomfortable going forward because she didn't want to fuck the rest of my layers up, and she didn't feel comfortable going to the other layers knowing how weak my esophagus was, because that could have complicated things tremendously if the rest of my layers would have been just as weak. And if they would have torn or broke, it could have resulted in surgery, stitchings, and bleeding, a lot of shit. So I bled when around the tear and that type of stuff, and it just wasn't great. So I am now prescribed a pretty much a bougie proton pump inhibitor, 40 milligrams twice a day. Basically omeprazole, but like 10 times more. It's very bigger dosage, twice a day, that type of thing. And I'm taking that to try to control my reflux, which has damaged my throat so much. Later in like December, I'm going to hopefully go back in, and they're going to be able to do what they initially wanted to do, which is blow my esophagus up to what it's supposed to be for a normal person. But I now officially have like answers for why I have these choking episodes, why my chest hurts, why my throat hurts. And I highly suggest that if you guys have these type of complications, or if I know in my surgery video a lot of you talked about your experiences with GERD, with reflux. If you feel like your throat is wearing down or damaged, definitely get it checked so you can potentially stop something before it starts, or you don't end up in a position like me where you have like a 25% esophagus and they're having to go in with fucking balloons to blow it up. So yeah, not the most fun news. It didn't necessarily go the way that I had anticipated or wanted, but I'm optimistic and hopeful that I at least got the answers for what was going on and some proper diagnoses, because I've been in the black when it comes to all of this stuff. So I'm just very happy that I have the chance to actually know, and I'm blessed enough to have a medical system that, figures out what's going on. And everyone was very, 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 very professional, and my arm doesn't really have that much bruising from like the IV. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that because I said I was going to, for those of you that are interested in just things about my life outside of like the channel. So thank you guys very much for all the well wishes and the kind comments on the surgery video to begin with. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm probably going to be able to just continue doing content as I want, because I asked about like my voice, if I should take care of my voice with talking or voice acting, and I should be fine. I'm going to be able to keep up my content the way that I want to keep up my content, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate it, and it means a lot to me. I'm very grateful for it. Until then, you know who it is. My name is Jay Morris, and I'm signing off saying farewell.